been a while, but we're finally going to be reviewing Eden's Garden Chapter 1. First of all, I just want to say it did take me a while to get to this review, my bad, but it was mainly just because I severely underestimated how long this was going to take. I thought this was going to be like the prologue where it was just going to be like, you know, I can play it in one day and then basically just review it then, but no, there's a lot in this chapter, which I'm not complaining about. You know, it makes sense why it took so long, considering like the last time it's only a prologue and was just getting us into it, but now this is like an actual real chapter's length. And yeah, I was just not expecting that though, honestly, which I mean makes sense because of how long it actually took to release this. Like I said in the last video, it took almost like 2 years roughly. It clearly shows, yeah, this chapter was really fucking good. I like the overall like mystery of this chapter and how it keeps you just like actually guessing who could have done it, because it throws you off a lot. Like a lot of the evidence that you gather in this like chapter, it makes you think like twice about who actually did it, and like there's more than just one person that you would think would do it, you know what I mean? Like there's multiple times where I'm like, oh shit, did this person do it? Did that person do it? And you usually don't get that in a lot of Danganronpa chapters. It's honestly like you have like maybe 2 people at most that could have done it, or you just end up not really figuring it out, just letting the game tell you. But I don't know, there's many times where I thought this character did it, but then this character did it, but then they couldn't have done that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I really like this chapter a lot, and the case itself is pretty elaborate. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's a good first case, and it's elaborate in a way that's not too, like, mind-boggling, or, like, nothing really, like, how do I put it? Like, overly, like, contrived to happen. One thing I also really like about this chapter is how it just gives more characters, like, more screen time overall, and just makes me like them more. Like, I'm even more interested in characters that I wasn't originally interested in, like, at all. Mainly the 2 characters that this like applies to the most for me is Cassidy and Eva. These 2 get like way more screen time in this, and I end up enjoying them way more than I originally thought. I thought Cassidy was kind of annoying, which she still has like a little bit of her, like, I don't know, like over, I don't know how, like, I guess enthusiastic, I don't know, I can't think of the actual word for it, but she's just way more enjoyable than I originally thought her to be. I found it funny at the beginning when like everyone's in their dorms and then she just fucking kicks the door open. Like, I don't know why, I thought that was like really funny. I also liked what she tried to do with, like, you know, the game tournament, but we all know that it ended up leading to you know, the person getting killed, so yeah. So I already like this character anyway, but Jet, I decided to do his free time events, and I don't know, he's just such a fucking silly guy. Like, he is already silly, but just, you know, him, like, the shit with the spaghetti, or at least like you get to like choose what food you want to make with them, and then it just ends up being pointless. Like, I don't know, I just really like Jet. I cannot wait to see more about him, dude. I do have a feeling he is gonna die though, or something. We're gonna find out what's behind his helmet, and like I don't know why, but I think that's just gonna be something that's like gonna lead to something bad. Also, they took the idea of the dorm rooms kind of from Danganronpa V3. Well, the labs from V3, if you remember, like their own like designated little area with their own shit relating there to talent. They made that the dorm room this time, which, to be fair, that makes way more sense to me. I never understood why in V3 there was just a separate room for them, like instead of just their like actual room having their shit in it, but this just makes more sense to me. Yeah, I mean, I'm almost certain of it. I feel like they wouldn't just bring this up that like each person's dorm room is personalized towards them, and it ended up being like really involved with this case, like a lot. Like, part of the main thing about this case is the person that committed all the crimes and shit, they like stole all the shit. But yeah, I can't wait to see everyone else's dorm. Also, yeah, about the killer in this chapter, obviously spoilers, but it's Eva. And yeah, I don't know, I'm kind of mixed on this because I really liked Eva, or at least when I got to know her more, I liked her more because she's such a like weird character. I don't know how to describe it. She's like way goofier than you would think. I thought she was just gonna be like one of those like cold, I don't know, like, you know what I mean, like standoff characters that just doesn't really talk a lot, but like she just says the most like silly, like just out there bizarre things, but with the most like straight face, and I'm just like I'm like, what the fuck? Like, her dialogue does not match her. And I mean, the whole thing about her lying about her actual talent and her real talent being the ultimate mathlete was kind of dumb. Like, I don't get why she lied about it, and I mean, they try to make you feel bad because everyone was ganging up on her for just making fun of like how lame her talent was for someone to proclaim that she was like the ultimate liar. Like, it's just a pretty like mundane talent, but like at the same time, it is kind of her fault. I mean, like, I don't know what she expected. She should have just told the truth. I genuinely feel like if she would have just mentioned her talent like beforehand and not lied about it, people wouldn't have even cared like at all. For the fact that she was like being all weird and lying about it in the first place. And I mean, I guess her reasoning was just because nobody would take her seriously, but like, bro. And then the fact that she was also siding with what Damon said in like the prologue about like everyone's talents being like useless or dumb. Like, I think like that really is also just another thing where it's like, okay, I don't know what you were expecting from this. Like I said, I just liked her overall as a character. Like, she had a lot more depth to her than I was originally thinking she was gonna have. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and I kind of knew she was gonna die eventually. Like, either she was gonna kill someone. Well, actually, no, I didn't think she was gonna kill someone, actually. Like, to be honest, like, she doesn't really seem like the killer type. But I mean, the way she did do it in this, like, how it's like super fucking elaborate and shit. And like, by the way, just absolutely like crazy, bro, fried him. Like, she did not give a fuck. She just wanted that man dead. It was actually like a really, really good plan. Like, what, like to cause the blackout where most people were. Although I guess she just didn't account for the fact that it probably well, there's no way. I don't think she knew, unless I'm just forgetting, but there's no way she knew that like half the building's power would be out and the other half wouldn't be out. And also another thing I like about this whole thing with like this murder case, right, is how like there was multiple people involved. Like, it was like Wolfgang and Deanna. Like, I honestly thought Deanna did it, but I was like, there's no fucking way she could have done it. Like, I don't know, she just doesn't seem like, she seems more of a victim, I'll say it like that. Like, she seems more of a victim than an actual person that would commit this crime. I feel bad for her, but at the same time, like, bro, you know, she was told to meet up with Wolfgang, but like, holy shit, bro was like in the water, like clearly not in his right mind. Like, I wouldn't have helped him. I would have just tried to like run, but no, like, and then he just started like geeking out, bro, off the fucking like, after he was like drugged or whatever. Like, that shit was like insane. And then on top of that, that whole moment in general, like when they actually show it, and he just goes pitch black, bro, with like the light, like just like he's just pitch black and then the light is like surrounding him, illuminating him. That shit was insane, bro. I'm also surprised that she didn't end up getting caught in that, but I mean, I guess from the perspective how they made it look, she was like farther away from him, but like, that was just insane, that whole moment when they actually explain it. And even like before that, like when the power goes out and you're like downstairs in the creepy ass boiler room, like it just keeps like going and going and going, and they don't actually like show it yet, but you just know something's like, you're gonna find a dead body there. Like, the tension is crazy in that scene, man. I was just so worried who it was, and it was unfortunate because I wanted to learn more about Wolfgang, and especially after like we got his like letter, or like I guess his motive, because they bring back the motive of like the letters from Danganronpa 1, where like it has like something from the outside that's basically like what they care about the most, or like their dark secret or something like that. But I'm really interested now that we know that like the guy in the picture, obviously that's Wolfgang's like dad, and like what the like correlation between him and his dad is, because like obviously when he was like drugged and like freaking out, it was clear he was like talking to like his dad, because he was saying like stuff like, I'll never be like you or whatever. So I want to know what's up, and especially like the whole thing about like a wolf in sheep's clothing message, like the message on the actual envelope. Like, I have no clue. My idea, maybe his dad is like a murderer or some kind, or like there's some dark secret to them, or like something, but I don't know, because that wouldn't make sense, because like he looks like his dad, like exactly, like he's perfect. Like, if he didn't want to be associated with his dad, he could have just like, you know, not like copy his exact hairstyle or something. But I have no clue, because Wolfgang's hair, it's clearly like slicked back. I don't think that's just his natural hair, unless I'm just wrong about that. But I want to know more, and it probably will be revealed later. Like, maybe something like Wolfgang's dad is actually like part of this organization or something, like like why they got kidnapped or whatever, and it ties back to Eden's Garden Academy. But I have no clue. I'm just like spitballing right now. Also, one thing about the trial itself, I'm kind of glad they toned it down with the minigames. I mean, I'm assuming each chapter there's probably going to be more minigames, but one thing, some of the Danganronpa minigames aren't that good. Like, honestly, I'm kind of glad if they just don't bring back Hangman's Gambit. Like, I liked it, but it just got, like, worse with every Danganronpa game. I feel like a lot of the mini-games are just weird in Danganronpa, where, like, some versions are just better than others because they try to change it every time, and I just don't think it's really necessary. But the only ones that we really have here are just the, non-stop debate. Then we have the sword mode, like, the troop sword mode. Not sure what, I think it's Rebuttal Showdown. I think that's what it's called. But yeah, that's a good one. That's one of the few ones that isn't, like, super annoying. If they were to bring back other ones, I would like the fucking actual, like, the non-stop panic debate where, like, there's a lot of things on screen and, like, multiple people are talking. Like, that one probably sounds annoying, and I don't know how people feel about that one, but I like it, especially because I just like the music in it a lot. But I mean, that makes sense, you know, for this type of game. It's like a lot of characters would just be arguing, like, all at once, so I would like them to bring that back. And also maybe, like, the surfboard mini game from, like, Danganronpa 2. Even the taxi one from 3, I wouldn't mind that, actually, if they brought that one back. I would also say Hangman's Gambit, like, isn't that bad. Just bring back the Danganronpa 1 version. I think that one is probably the best version. The game I am glad they removed, though, is the fucking rhythm section. I've always hated the rhythm section. Not just because I'm ass at rhythm games, but, like, low-key, it just, I never understood why it needed to be there. Like, it just feels like a weird extra thing that just tacked on for no reason. And most of the time, it doesn't end up, like, helping. Like, at least the other ones you could, like, argue, oh, it's, like, you thinking about it. What the fuck does this rhythm game have to do with it? Especially this one got really bad in Danganronpa V3, where the fucking, it's not even, like, a rhythm game. You have to, like, wait for the spinning circles or whatever, and then press the button. Like, that shit was rough. That was not fun. Here, they replaced it with something crazy. I was not thinking they were gonna fucking do all this shit. Yeah, so they went from a rhythm game to a fucking bullet hell, and it was just absolutely insane. I was not expecting to do all that. And I'm not gonna lie, this was pretty hard. This kicked my ass, like, a lot. Like, it took me quite a few attempts, but, like, here's something that was actually, like, annoying, and not even with this itself. I just think this game has a weird issue with controllers. I don't know if this is just a me thing, but, like, I was playing it on a mouse and keyboard, right? And then I got to the part where, like, you know, you have to say the final sentence to end it all, but I couldn't even press it. Like, I was pressing on my keyboard as hard as possible, and sometimes it would work and sometimes it wouldn't, but then I realized my controller was plugged in. I wasn't playing on it, but my controller was plugged in, and it just wouldn't let me input, like, the actual keys to say the final phrase. And I was just, like, I had to do it way more times than I thought than I realized to do it. And also, I tried just doing it originally on controller, which is way easier, by the way. At least in my opinion, it's just way easier because I'm more used to playing these style of games with controller anyway. But for this, it didn't really matter. I didn't think it was gonna matter. So, yeah, and the controller bindings also just didn't work for it. So, what I had to do, I had to fucking beat it, like, on controller, and then actually type the sentence out, or I guess, like, just press the buttons on my keyboard, unplug the controller. Like, it was just a whole ordeal. I think they need to fix this. I don't know if this is just a me. This sounds like literally just a me problem. But, like, it wasn't even registering at first, and it was getting me, like, frustrated. It took me way longer than I thought. But not the actual bullet hell. Like, once I learned the bullet hell, I was able to get to the final part every time. It was just the keyboard input just not registering for some reason. But it was the controller, because as soon as I unplugged it, I did it instantly. So yeah, that is just a weird issue. I don't know if anyone else has had this. Please let me know. Other than that, this is really sick, and I can't wait to see what they're gonna do with it. If, like, other characters will have their own little bullet hell sections or whatnot. But yeah, overall, this chapter was just really good. I didn't go into it too much detail like I did with the prologue, mainly because the prologue was just, like, made as, like, a reminder for myself and other people, just to, like, you know, that this thing is, like, great, that this is one of, like, the best Danganronpa fan games out there. And if you want to play it or experience this, you either have two options. You could just literally download and play it for yourself, or if not, you could always just, you know, watch it on YouTube. Like, they literally on the official channel upload the entirety of the chapters and trials and, like, basically the whole game. So yeah, and I want more people to just experience it for themselves instead of, you know, me just reciting everything. Like, I feel like if you like this and you enjoy it, you should just actually like watch it on YouTube or play it yourself. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. But also, if you want to just see at the end right now, I'm about to play me and my friend because we were both like playing this together basically. So I'm gonna put my reaction to like Eva's actual execution, which by the way is brutal as fuck and was absolutely insane. I almost forgot to mention that part, but yeah, this execution is absolutely insane. But yeah, here's my reaction to it.
I want to live. I deserve to live.
Well, you shouldn't have done that.
Going to live.
No, you gonna fight back?
Going to live.
Is she going to fight back? Oh no!
Fight back! Fight back!
Let's go.
Oh shit! And now we
present. Look at a giant like gun.
the execution of Eva Zana, or however you say it.
She's running! We gotta run her.
Enjoy the show. Okay.
There's no music, it's scaring me.
No, there is. It's like very quiet though.
Oh yeah. Oh no.
Oh shit. Oh no, Mercy about to get yanked.
If she's trying her damn hardest.
Yeah.
What if she just dies here?
She dies here.
Fiery furnace of affliction.
Uh-oh. What?
She could get fucking burnt alive.
You're gonna get burnt to a crisp.
Yeah, oh no.
Oh, the incinerator? Oh, is she gonna have to like run? You're gonna have to do some exercise, you little fucking nerd.
Exit's right there, come on, start running, pal!
To live.
There's like a giant like block that says, what's the algebraic equation to this problem?
Yeah. No, you don't got that. You're not. No. Oh wait, what?
Oh, there's stairs now? Oh, it's even worse! Oh no! This is a cardio nightmare!
Oh, what the fuck?
Oh no! Oh, the trash disposal bin!
Oh my god, it's Toy Story, bruh. Oh shit. Oh nah.
She dies to all the shit that's falling down instead of the furnace. Yeah, oh no, they're fucking sharp!
Oh, she's gonna have to crawl.
Oh, yeah,
oh shit.
and she stuck to them too. There's nails and shit, what the
Jesus
fuck?
Christ, bruh. This is actually crazy as fuck. What? It's not worth it. I would've just fucking gave up, bro. I would've just jumped in the incinerator, bro. Like...
Which is like good, just shoots her in the head. What?
Oh, what?
Is that the victim of the first
that's
like
the
mock
dummy.
trial? Yeah.
Oh, nah.
Yeah, I figured that would happen.
Yeah.
Damn.
That was actually good. That was good.
Yeah.
Boy.
What?
Alright, I'm stopping the recording.